Hey, my name is Andrea Thomas, and this is my epic journey to find out how technology is used in physical education. I began my journey by doing research. I found that technology is used in PE in a variety of ways. For example, computers, computer software, the internet, projectors, cameras, video cameras, pedometers, heart rate monitors, interactive video games on Wii, and many other things are used in physical education. Technology is a lot more prevalent in physical education than I thought. Now that I have learned about some of the technology used, I want to learn more about how it is used and how it affects students. The best way to find out this information is to ask people who have experience in physical education. Now, who do I ask first? How about Dr. Townsend? I then began my hike to the Convocation Center where Dr. Townsend's office is located. Dr. Townsend has a long history in physical education. His father taught PE for a short period of time, and his brother also teaches PE. This sparked his interest in physical education. He received his bachelor's degree in physical education from West Virginia University. He then taught at two lower socioeconomic schools in the outskirts of Washington, D.C. After 4 years of teaching physical education, he returned to West Virginia University and received his master's in physical education and then his doctorate in education with a concentration in curriculum and instruction. That is a total of 20 years' experience in physical education. The PE program uses a variety of technology. Dr. Townsend says that the program uses technology that future teachers will have access to in schools. The technology used in this program is pedometers, which count the number of steps you take, computers to do most of the paperwork and grade keeping, software such as FitnessGram that allows you to keep track of student scores, video cameras, and video editing software such as Windows Movie Maker. Dr. Townsend says that the benefits of using technology are that it's more efficient and it also allows you to collect more data easily. A limitation to technology is that it's expensive. I asked Dr. Townsend if he thought that technology helped successfully engage the students in class, and he responded by saying that it can help student engagement, but only if the teacher does a good job implementing technology into their program. After speaking with Dr. Townsend, I ran into Carrie, which is one of my classmates. I then decided she would be a great person to ask questions to on my journey to find out more about how technology is used in physical education. Carrie has been in the physical education program for the past 2.5 years. She has acquired teaching experience through teaching the homeschool program, the adaptive PE program, and the college badminton course. Carrie uses the equipment that the PE program offers when she teaches. I asked her how she thought the technology benefited her lesson, and she responded by saying, "Technology benefits her lesson because it enables her to present information visually and verbally. Students have the ability to see how a skill is performed instead of just hearing instructions or reading them off a piece of paper." I also asked Carrie what a limitation to using technology would be. She replied by saying that one limitation would be not having technology when you needed it, and it's sometimes not dependable. After talking to Carrie, I decided it would be a good idea to talk to a staff member who is in charge of the PE equipment. I then made my way from the Convocation Center to the varsity gym where the PE equipment room is located. When I got there, I found Debbie sitting at her desk. Debbie has been working in the equipment room at ASU for 21 years. Debbie is in charge of handing out and collecting equipment, setting up nets and equipment on courts, and also in charge of ordering and cataloging equipment. When students need equipment, they look at the online equipment catalog and list and decide what they need. Then they email an equipment request form to Debbie. This then allows Debbie to get the equipment ready for the students and have it waiting on them when they get there. She says that technology makes her job a lot easier. As I was talking to Debbie, a grad student came in and asked for 20 pedometers that he could use in his jogging class. This got me thinking about pedometers and how they are used in PE. After speaking to Debbie, I decided to go to the library to continue my research on pedometers. While doing research on my computer, I found that pedometers are very useful in the classroom. Each student can wear their own pedometer that counts their own steps. This allows them to track their own progress and set their own personal goals for improvement. The internet also provides great resources for students and teachers. For example, the website peclogit.org. It allows students to participate in an in-class hike across the U.S., and it also allows students to set and track personal goals. Teachers also use this website to track individual and class progress. Now that I have completed research and talked with a professor, student, and staff member in physical education, now I want to talk to a professional in the field. One person that I could talk to that would be really helpful is Jamie Martin. It looks like I'll be taking a road trip to Mount Airy. Jamie has his bachelor's degree in elementary education, and he has received a certificate to teach PE. He has been teaching PE for 7 years. He has also worked for 2 years as a site coordinator at an after-school program at his school. I asked Jamie about how he used technology in class, and he responded by saying that the school did not allow enough money for technology, so they did not use any. I then asked if more funding were provided, what types of technology would he like to use in his program. He responded by saying that his first choice would be heart rate monitors and his second choice would be pedometers. I then asked him why he chose heart rate monitors and pedometers. He replied saying that heart rate monitors would be useful to show students how hard they are working and at what levels of work are actually beneficial. He also said that elementary students are notoriously inaccurate when they try to calculate their own heart rate. He also said he would like to use pedometers because they could be used to set goals and provide instant feedback for the students. I then asked Jamie about his job with After School. He said that his school received the 21st Century Community Learning Center grant, which provided an after-school program for 4 years. This program provided supplemental academic services for at-risk students in his school. Every student that attended the program would have snack, recess, 1 hour with a certified teacher, computer time, and homework help time. Jamie said that his role during the first 2 years of the program was as a site coordinator. He said he was responsible for scheduling, hiring, budget, and day-to-day operations of the facility. Jamie said that the grant provided enough money to purchase about 20 computers for the program. These computers were placed in a computer lab that was used for research, test preparation, and general word processing. Each student used the computers every day. The teachers also had access to smart boards, which were used to complete lessons and practice skills through various websites. After talking to Jamie, I decided it would be a good idea to head back to Boone. On my way back to Boone, I started thinking about all the things that I had learned that day, and how I'll use what I learned when I begin teaching. From my epic journey to find out how technology is used in PE, I learned that technology is a great resource to use when teaching physical education, as long as the teacher does a good job of implementing it into their program. Technology is efficient, and it also allows teachers to collect a lot of data. The use of technology also gets students more excited about PE, and it increases student learning. I would like to incorporate pedometers and video into my future program.